make a shelf or something. We got to make a shelf. Wait, Devin, come here.
Put a Barbie in a box.
Welcome to Fabric Chicks. Can you come here? No. Can you be the face of Fabric Chicks today? Wait. No. Look at Devin just got a gift from Phyllis. Garage sale beauty right here. To add to his doll collection. Devin doesn't want to be online because he's afraid about when he gets rich and famous. People will go back to this and be like, look at how ridiculous you were. Yeah. Okay, so welcome to Fabric Chicks Live. This is, let's see, cancel that. So welcome to Fabric Chicks Live. We are here in Gardnerville, Nevada, which is northern Nevada by Lake Tahoe, Reno area. And we have a live sale that's going to go on today. If we can pull our acts together, it's been a while, and so we're all kind of flittering all over the place. But we have today Phyllis and Judy and Doris, and we have Devin just went back upstairs because, of course, he does not want to be seen behind the camera. Although I think you guys would really enjoy it if he was, but I cannot convince him of that. Hey Sharon, I missed you guys too. Hey Linda ABC, it's so good to see you. And Mary Lou and Victor and Rondi and Anna and Carolyn and Brenda, welcome everybody. So I was gonna try to get my act together to do a demo today, but I can't. Just because I cannot, literally, I don't know. It's like my mind's going a million different directions. But we did go to Ohio. Devin and I went to Ohio last week, and we met with Opal, and we've got all of the classes pretty much lined up for 2027 for Quilt Show Reno. So we're super excited about that. I'm excited about the teacher lineup. You guys are going to be pretty amazed when you find out who the teachers are. And what else? What else are we doing that's exciting?
Did I hear New Mexico?
We are going to New Mexico. So next week, when do we leave, Phyllis?
18th? No, 28th.
So next week, there's a handful of us that are going to do a workshop in New Mexico. So I'm super excited about that. And we will take video from the Treasures of the Gypsies studio. If you guys do not remember her booth, it was like if you went to Road to California, because most of you are probably Californians. Well, some of you, but if you went to Road to California, you remember her booth. It was in the very back. When you walked in, it was the very back left-hand corner by the bathroom. And she had all kinds of dolls and banners and just treasures of all kinds. So we're going to be videoing from, do you need a fan or something? I think Phyllis might be having a hot flash. Do you need a fan or something over there?
And she is never hot. You know, when she comes in here in the air conditioning, she wears a jacket.
Well, and the air conditioner is on.
It feels
anyway, Rondi says she heard Linda Schmidt is teaching in Reno. I do not know about that, Rondi. I know I had talked to Linda, but I'm not sure if Opal followed through with that because it was on my list. Linda's on my list, definitely, but I'm not sure. But maybe I am. Well, we're working on a Quilt Show Reno retreat. So I don't know. We did just open up 2 more classrooms for Reno. So I think that Opal's still working on that. I don't really know who's teaching. I mean, I do know who's teaching, but I don't know who's teaching.
Who's been confirmed.
I've gotten probably 8 of their contracts back. But I know that our featured artist, so every year we kind of have a featured artist that does an evening lecture, and that is Juicy Juice. So Juicy Juice is coming from the East Coast for the Reno shows in 2027. Hey, Deborah, it's good to see you. Okay, so we're going to jump right into some of the sales. And we have a bunch of silks and rayons and different things. So I know Doris does not want to be a part of that because she's allergic to the silks. But I do want to kind of show you some of the bedazzled and embellishing that we do with the panels. So if you want to do like flip the camera over and you do the filming, just because I'm going to hold it up. So this is a panel that we don't have anymore. So don't get upset because you had the opportunity to buy it when we had it for sale, but we sold out of it. But just to give you some inspiration on, let me switch over to this camera, maybe. Okay, so this is a Stephanie Brandenburg frond panel, and I'm going to get up really close so you can see like all of the silks and texture that are in there. So this is just to give you ideas of what you can do with panels. So we're going to show you also another one. This here is, and I only have one of these panels. So this is what it looks like when it's embellished. So you can see how the silks just give it a little bit of dimension. And I don't have any kits left for this one, but I do have, and these here, let me, wait, where is it? It's always opposite. So this here is a stuffed flower, and I just took the silk and made I just folded it over and sewed the edges and then stuffed it. So I left one there just so that you can see what you can do with it. This is what the panel originally looked like. I know, I wish Devin was still here so he could help me hold up panels and things. But this is the panel with the embellishing on it. And then this is the panel plain. To give you an idea, those two orange flowers there, those are the same flower. So a little bit of embellishing can really give you a lot of dimension. You can see it there. So I do have one of these panels left, S34. So if you're new to watching these and you want to order anything, all you have to do is type in S. S is you committing to buying it, and then the number. So this is S34. The panel is $13. And that's the last one that we have that we know of, okay? Sometimes when we unload bins, we do find, like I just found in a bin that we just cleaned out today, I found half of an apple fritter from the Reno show. So we literally never know what we're going to find around here. This is another Stephanie Brandenburg panel, and we only have the panels in the kits left. So just to bring this to you so you can really kind of see the dimension, and the kit does have the directions. So that is all couched down. If you're not familiar with couching, what I do is I lay all the silks and all the yarns, all the embellishing, I pin it on, and then I just sew over it. So I don't, it's not all sewn down. Couch just means that it's loosely attached. And then here I did a double-sided flower. So I actually used two panels so that this one is very dimensional. You can see kind of down here. It just gives it more texture and more depth. If you've ever done a panel quilt, sometimes you don't want it to just be the panel. So you want to add a little bit of stuff to it, and it just makes it more your own. So was it easy to do, Judy?
I didn't have a kit though.
You didn't? Oh, it was before I had the kits ready. Yeah. So we do have kits available for this.
Amazing.
S33, and it's got all of the yarns, all of the silks, two panels, and the binding. S33 and directions on how to do it. So S33 is $50. S33 is $50. And then another panel. I just love the artwork of the panels, but I don't want to just have a panel in the middle of a quilt. So I take the artwork and just practice my thread painting or whatnot. So this was the original panel, S32. And then I'll show you what I did with it, 32 is $13. And then this is the panel. So it's beautiful artwork. You could just put this in the center of a quilt or turn it into a wall hanging if you wanted. S32 is $13. This is what I did with it. You've seen the different paintings. We take the backgrounds and we put them in. We did the ice dyeing with, I think this background is probably an ice dyed background, but a lot of times I just get the canvas wet and then I just splatter paint all over it. So you just, whatever your heart desires. And a lot of times people will say, well, what kinds of paints do you use? I just use whatever paint is in my bucket that is the color I want to use. So a lot of it is old Toll paints, or I mean, if it will smear onto fabric, I'll use it because I'm not going to ever wash this. And then in the centers, I used crystals. So you can see I just kind of thread painted it to give it a little bit of depth. And then I cut it out from the main fabric and then just, I didn't even fuse it on. I literally, I used fabric, Texture Magic. So I sprayed the whole panel with Texture Magic, which is like a starch on steroids. And it will make your fabric so it won't fray. And it just makes it stiff, perfectly stiff, so that you can pin it on and then just do the quilting.
Makes it easier to cut them out.
Yeah, and it is easier to cut it out. It gives it more body. And then, I always just throw in some ribbon or something crazy. So that is that panel. Just to give you some inspiration, I thought I would show you all of these before we put them all back up on the wall. So if you want, we do have the 60-inch wide canvas. This is a 10-ounce canvas, and it's 60 inches wide. You can paint it if you want. You can dye it. You can do anything you want with it. But I use this a lot for backgrounds of different artsy projects. So here it is. If you
That was S29.
oh, sorry, S29. S29 and it's $14.99 a yard. S29 and it's $14.99 a yard. This would also be a good way, kind of it's a canvas, basically, a cotton canvas. But if you wanted to do like a vest or wearable art, you could just do it right onto here because it will have a little bit of body. And then this quilt, we're going to have to, okay, bear with us. We're going to take the camera because hang on a second. Don't get sick. I've got one more frond panel that we bedazzled. So this here, I'm going to get in close so you can see it. Like right here, this is like, I don't know, maybe apples came in this plasticky thing. And then here's like your avocado wrapper. It just gives it a little bit of texture. So this is a bigger panel. It's actually two panels. I don't know where sorry, I don't have any idea where the camera is on this now that I've moved it. We need a filming crew, okay? Who put us in charge here? So this is the panel. It's actually two panels. You sew it down the center. But I have tried to find where I sewed it and I can't really. I mean, I know I did sew it because I actually sewed it myself, but I'm not sure where the seam is. So it's two panels. So if you want that panel, it is $26. I think
One.
S30 is the two panels. S30 is the two panels. And then they do have another pattern to go. Hang on a second. I'm going to put you, don't get dizzy. I'm going to put you back in your container here. S31 is a great pattern for a panel. You actually need, if you're going to do this, you need 1.5 panels because you need the right side and the left side, and then you need an extra half a panel to cut for the top and bottom. Let me get the glare off of there. So that is S31 if you want the pattern to do. It's a great wall hanging. So that is the Stephanie Brandenburg Braun stuff. And then we'll show you some. We're going to go pretty quickly because we have a ton of auctions. But Devin says I have to do all the auctions at the same time because it's too hard for him to go back and find them. But we do have some diamond art. So I think this one makes 12 of these cute little keychains, but different ones. So I don't know if you can see here. You have 12 different little sewing machines. If you're not familiar with the diamond art, it's kind of like paint by number. Let me get that up close so you can see it. It's like paint by number. The background is sticky and you just put the little diamonds where they go. So that's a fun one. S143, S143. And then S144 looks like 3 bracelets, fun to make. Uh, Little Minnie Mouse bracelet kit. I think it makes 3 different kits. So if you've got a granddaughter for the summer, this would be a fun little project for them. S144 is $14. 144 is $14. And then it looks like we've got a bunch of kid projects. So these make little stickers. Just fun little projects for the grandkids or for yourself. I mean, you can always bedazzle these and put them on your sewing machine. S145 was the kind of vintagey BW bug and mustache, lipstick, ice cream, birthday. And then 142 is princesses for $12. 142 is princesses for $12. If you've got the grandkids, you might as well find projects to keep them busy. S141 is little monsters. That would be a good boy one. Well, it could go boy or girl. S141 is $12. S140, I mean, who doesn't want the grandkids to make stickers to put like on the washing machine and the dishwasher? I know they love to put them on their water bottles and things. So this one is $15, S140, S140. And let me get up there close so you can see all the different stickers that they would be able to make. And then we have some Christmas ones in case you want to get a jump start on Christmas. S139, S139. We do have a sample of this one somewhere, but all the beads and everything you need are in there. And then it's got a frame, so it's already a finished project when you're done. You don't have to go looking for a frame. S139 is $25. If you need something mindless to do in front of the TV, this is perfect for that. S138 does a cute little snowman, deer. 138 is a cute little deer for $25. And then S137, S137 is a fun snowman. So get a jump start. And maybe you guys who are super hot could start working on these now. And maybe it will fool your brain into thinking that it's not so hot. And then here's kind of a Van Gogh-y, I think like a pumpkin-y, kind of stormy, fallish one. And this one is, the beads are round. It's 12 by 16, $25, S146. S146. And then we'll go through real quick the different silks and things. So this is
You need help?
yeah, because Doris can't touch it. So these are great for like doll clothes or even like an over well, Anne would use it in her jean jackets, like the back of her jean jackets. This is kind of a little bit sheery. So it's see-through. You can't use it for a blouse. Well, you could, but you shouldn't. And then this has dimensional little flowers with beads and sequins. So I don't know if you guys can see that. The texture and it's just a beautiful piece. You could use it for crazy quilting if you wanted. S28 is $29.95 a yard. And you could, if you're doing doll making or something, or junk journaling, sometimes you just need a little piece of this. This would be cute, like, you know how they're doing in the jeans, that V in the jeans. This would be cute because you would only be showing the side of your leg. $29.95 S28. S28 is $29.95. S25 is $14.99. Oops, I think we're backwards now. S25, it's a cute little polka dot. Pamela calls this the Indian dot. I'm not sure if it's what it is, like what kind of fabric it is. It's kind of like a lame on this side, but it is reversible. So if you're doing something and you wanted it, you wouldn't have to line it necessarily because it's pretty on both sides. S25 is $14.99. And in a little bit, we've got it in turquoise and in blue also. S25 is $14.99. S27 is $22.50. And this is, I'm not sure what this is, but it is really very beautiful. S27 is kind of a corally salmon color. S27 is $22.50 a yard. This is a brocade. S26 is a brocade. And these look like they're 44 inches wide.
I think the table runner,
the 60-degree table runner.
uh-huh.
I think these are, well, yeah, because you would have the repeat here.
Uh-huh.
So you could, for those of you who have been watching me for your whole lives, you could do the 60-degree table runner with this because you do have a repeat. So that would be really beautiful. It's pink and magenta and red. So you actually could do it for like Christmas, Valentine's,
Your summer.
yeah. That would be fun to do it as a 60-degree ruler. I think maybe I'll try that. Okay. And then this is a kind of a sheery one. I'm going to put my hand through it so you can see how see-through it is. But that's a fun polka dotty one. I just see it like, I could see Eleanor using it for like a skirt for a doll. S24 is $14.99 a yard. And then this one, she calls it an Indian border. S23 is $29.95 a yard. And it goes to a lot of different things. But this would be beautiful for Christmas or
It's like sorry stuff.
I think it is what they would make saris out of. And I don't know if it's silk or what it is. She just said Indian border. So S23 is $29.95 a yard. And then we have, even if you're not doing something with this now, you could do, if you were doing crazy quilts, you could get small pieces of this. And I think we'll eventually cut it in like fat eighths or something. Because for a lot of projects, like if you were doing junk journaling or anything like that, you would only need a little bit of this. Although,
That'd look cute in jeans.
yeah, this one would be cute in jeans, and it's not too see-through-y.
But is it washable?
I don't know why it wouldn't be washable. S20, it's a beautiful peachy color. That would be fun in the jeans.
Because it has a blue sparkles.
Yeah. S20 is $14.99 a yard. S20 is $14.99 a yard. Here's some leafy designs with a little bit of gold. S22 is $14.99 a yard. S22 is $14.99 a yard. And we put really good prices on these. She used to sell these for like $30 and $40 a yard. But I just think I had to have these in my own collection. So every month I have her sending me a color wall of these, and just so that I can play with them. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them because I've had no time to breathe or think. But one of these days I will.
That'd be great in the pants you're wearing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
to make those pants.
They would be fun. Oh, here, they want me to show you my pants. Okay, S21 is a great metallic-y polka dot. So these are the pants I'm wearing. I don't know if you guys can see them. Wait. So these are out of the Cantha cloth. I don't know. I think we're frozen. Am I frozen on yours?
No, you're not frozen.
Okay, so here's the pants I'm wearing. They're serged on the outside. And they're just a cantha. So it's kind of fun. They got a little pocket. I just ordered one pair of these already sewn because I'll never get the sample done. But I think I'm gonna order more of them because they are super comfortable and super cute. So we'll probably have these for sale very soon because Suzette needs a pair. So I'll place another order. Okay, Judy needs a pair too. And they have a skirt too. I just could only wear one thing today. S21. Okay, now we're backwards again. Every time I flip, it flips one direction or the other. Okay, so this is S21 for $14.99 a yard. And then here's another one. This one's we didn't write what it was. But this is like a rayon. This would be a good blouse, and it ombres out. I don't know about the other side. Oh my gosh, wait. I gotta open it up.
Purple.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this I think would be a fun blouse, and it does ombre out. So you got purples and kind of a burgundy rust, and then orange. So really pretty. It would make I think it would make a good blouse. Let me contain it here. S19 is $14.99 a yard. S19 is $14.99 a yard. And then here's some of the green Indian dots. S18 is $14.99 a yard. S18 is $14.99 a yard. And then we have this is Silk Dupioni. So in an orange color. Did we not put a number on it?
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, let me grab a number. I'm going to fire myself at least 83 times a day. $24.95 a yard, and it is 60 inches wide. So 60 inches wide, silk Dupioni. We did sell some of this right out of the box when I was opening it. Do you need some?
Oh, I do, but I don't have time for it.
Oh, why? What are you busy with?
Huh?
What are you so busy with? Oh my God, if you guys could see Phyllis's face right now. What is she not busy with? Okay, so here is Silk Dupioni. Get down there so you can see the weave. It is really
pretty.
beautiful. I don't know why we're getting a shadow. S41 is $24.95 a yard. And then this is a rayon, but it looks like silk to me. But it's a rayon. So S14 is $14.99 a yard. And then this is another Silk Dupioni S10. S10 more of a corally color. S10 for $25. And then here's even a lighter peach S09. S09. I know, it's so pretty. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to do something. S05, $25 a yard. And then this one was another one of the Indian borders. So even if you don't order it today because you don't know what you're going to do with it, and it's kind of different, kind of weird fabrics, as quilters, we're not really used to this, except for that you can literally use any fabric in any project, okay? So don't limit yourself. We re-rolled these on different bolts, and so it has on the bolts $13.99 a yard. So I had to cross that out because it's really $29.95. S16. This is another rayon, but it reads as to me it looks like silk. It does have like a double weave, so it's kind of got like a yellow glimmer to it, but it's actually peachy colored. S15, $14.99 a yard. Here's another beautiful brocade. S14 is $24.95 a yard.
Yeah,
It changes color.
yeah. That's
See,
what makes
it's
them so rich.
orange.
Yeah.
Get fabrics like this nowadays.
And so that is S14 for $24.95 a yard. No, you can't find this kind of fabric anymore. That's why I told her I wanted a box every month for my own collection. But I am sharing it with you guys if you need some. This is S13. She calls this fabric that crystalline stuff. S13 is $14.99 a yard.
And it's not coming through all of the changes in it.
No,
This one.
they're
look
very
at that.
shimmery and fun.
Yeah.
And then this one is an embroidered, beautiful magenta color. S12 is 20. Yeah, for sure. They look very different in person.
Here.
S12 is $24.95 a yard. S12 is $24.95 a yard, and it's got embroidery and sequins and all kinds of fun stuff on there. Hey, Connie and Sue, welcome. And then we have
It's pink and then it's
Oh,
gold.
it's pink and gold and lavender.
And
It's
green.
When you
Yeah.
turn it.
Green.
This
This
is-
is from over here.
it's
green.
one of the brocades. S11 is $21 a yard. Thank you for liking and sharing, Sue. We love it when you do that.
I can just see myself wearing it.
S07 is another one of the India dots. S07 is $14.99 a yard in a beautiful turquoise. And then here is S06. Is terracotta on, you guys? I haven't seen terracotta on. Has anybody seen terracotta? Comment? Because I know she needed a yard of one of these to go with a project she's making. And she said, "Oh, I trust your judgment. Just send me something." And I don't know what she wants. I mean, I would send her this. I would send her this beautiful turquoise for a lining.
Oh, she needs it for a lining.
Are you going to be open on Friday?
Maybe.
Sharon Weber, are you going to be here on Friday? Are you coming from Southern California? Are you going to be in the area? Sharon, I will be here Friday. I'm hiking in the morning, but Dennis and Pat are coming in sometime. They usually get here about 1-ish. So if you make an appointment, I can totally be here. Yes, Sharon, tell me what time you want to be here and I'll make sure I'm here. This is a cotton metallic, but look at the, yes, that's what it said, cotton metallic. But it is so shimmery and beautiful, and you've got greens and purples. It's kind of a wine base color,
Yeah.
but it is so
And
pretty.
maybe.
Yeah. S08 is $14.99 a yard. S08 is $14.99 a yard. Yeah, Sharon, just let me know what time you want to come in. S05 is $18 a yard. This is another one of those crystallines. And what does she call it? She calls it crinkle crystal. Crinkle crystal. But it's a purple and a gold. It's beautiful. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, but something. S04 is a beautiful yellow, kind of reminds me of a bumblebee, a yellow and black polka dot. And we didn't write down what material it is. This is another one that I thought was fantastic. It's kind of got like a wavy design. S03 is $14.99 a yard. S03 is $14.99 a yard. So if you're
Waterfall, wasn't it called?
yeah, I think it was called Waterfall. I don't really know why, but
Because it moves. When you move it, it moves.
Yeah. So this would be another one. I think it would be a good blouse. I kind of have a blouse out of material that feels similar to this, except for it is see-through, so you definitely have to wear a tank top underneath.
Camisole.
Yes, S03, $14.99, a camisole. For those of you in a generation before me, it's a camisole. My generation, it's a tank top. 14 SO2 is a purple rayon, but it's absolutely rich and beautiful. So you could even make like gift bags out of this. I don't know. I don't know how it would drape, but you could definitely use this like as a background for a quilt, like an artsy quilt, Christmas stockings.
Really see Christmas
Mhm.
stockings out of the wall.
Any of these you could also do crazy quilting with. S02. So we'll probably put together like fat eighths of everything into a collection if you wanted to do just kind of like junk journaling or crazy quilting or just
piecing.
yeah, crazy piecing, just all kinds of fun stuff. S01. S01 is a brocade, $24.95.
Dragons.
It does. I thought the same thing.
But it's
No,
not.
but
It's-
maybe
oh,
it is.
Maybe it is a
I
dragon.
think it is a dragon. Okay, look at here, guys. I think
Oh,
it's
here's
a
his
dragon.
head.
Yeah,
Here's his
I
head.
think it is a dragon.
His feet.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
that's a
his
dragon.
tail.
S01
At
is
first it
$24.95.
looked like flowers.
Well, and if you look, Laura Heine just posted today on Facebook. She's doing a dragon lady.
She's the one
Okay,
that does the.
so
SO3.
okay, Sharon.
SO3.
Sharon, Devin can definitely have your order ready for you. Hang on a second. Let me see what your basket. Yeah, you have a little bit of stuff in your basket, and you can pick up your sister's basket. So, your sister's basket's full also. Okay, what else do we have to show you guys? Oh, we do have some trims. We can do the trims real quick. And then we've got auctions. The auctions are going to go really cheap because we got to move them out of here. Okay, so these are trims. We have $1.
You said $1.50.
Yeah. Well, let's do for this one. We're gonna do. Hang on a second. We're gonna do 4 yards for $1.50. Okay. So this one we're doing 4 yards for $1.50. It's kind of got those picot. It's like a satiny one with the picot on the edges, and it's a blue color. 4 yards for $1.50. 4 yards. Oh, you know what? Let's try turning on the light, okay? Let's see. Wait, hang on a second. You know, we do this every day. Every time we go live, we do this about the same time. You know, like an hour into the program, we say, oh, we should turn on a light. And we actually have big lights that should be up, like big ring lights, but I won't tell you which child, but one of my children refuses to put it up. Oh, look at that. Is that better? Yeah. I don't know why you guys don't remind me of this. Okay, S128, 4 yards for $1.50. 4 yards for $1.50. Here, this one, here, we're just gonna kind of do the same thing because we just want to move all of this stuff at this point. So we'll do 4 yards at $1.50. This is a wire ribbon. It's kind of like ombre'd out. So it is kind of Christmassy, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. 4 yards for $1.50, S133. 4 yards for $1.50, S133. This one was marked 75 cents a yard, makes 2 bows. I'm not sure what bows we're talking about, but we're going to do 4 yards for $1.50 on this also. Okay, 4 yards for $1.50. It's kind of like that weird Victorian romance, ribbon boutique, nylon polyester. Use it for tree garland, table drape, party streamers, whatever you want. 4 yards for $1.50. 4 yards for $1.50. And then this one will do. Oh, this one's kind of a fun one. Okay, 4 yards for $1.50 on this one. 4 yards for $1.50. Donna, they're perfect for Christmas. This one has wire too. They're perfect for Christmas decorations. 4 yards for $1.50, I think, is a good price. What does that make it? Less than 50 cents a yard, okay? Like 33 cents a yard or something.
Yeah.
S133 has beautiful snowflakes and it's also wire edged. S131 is $1.50 for 4 yards. S131. This is a great glittery one. 4 yards for $1.50. 4 yards for $1.50. I don't know where the camera is anymore. And we keep flopping it around. We really need a film crew, okay? 4 yards for $1.50. S135. S135. 4 yards for $1.50. And then here we've got kind of a metallic-y ribbon. 4 yards for $1.50. And it's got kind of it feels like a wire on the edge, but it's not really holding its shape. 4 yards, S124. S124, 4 yards for $1.50. And then there's a lot on here. Okay, this one I'm going to do 6 yards, okay? 6 yards at $1.50 for $1.50 for 6 yards. It's a white, kind of a satiny ribbon with a gold trim on either side. So you got a gold trim on either side.
John Baker needs to tell you how many yards.
S120. I don't know which way are we going. S125. Donna Baker, S133. I would say 4 yards if she didn't say anything. Yeah, I would just say 4 yards if she didn't say anything. This one has fun beads on it, and you literally could use it all year long. 4 yards. So it does have like the beads are kind of wiry. It does hold its shape. 4 yards, S122. 4 yards for $1.50. And it does have kind of these gold beads on either side. I don't know. I really cannot find the camera. Sorry, guys. So gold beads on either side with a sheer ribbon. S122, 4 yards for $1.50. And then we have, oh my gosh. This one is like fur or velvet. Okay, 4 yards. It's kind of furry, velvety. I'm not really sure what. And it's got a metallic on either side. But it does kind of remind me of fur, but sort of velvet. I can't really tell you what. S132. S132. 4 yards. 4 yards. I like it's like we got the camera in upside down or something. I don't know. Okay, this is acetate satin ribbon. 4 yards for $1. 4 yards for $1. It's a acetate satin rayon rib flocked. It's flocked. I do not know what you would use this for. I don't know what you would use this for, but 4 yards for $1. 4 yards for $1. 4 yards for $1. The whole roll was $15 at some point. But 4 yards for $1. Here's some gold ribbon. 4 yards. So 4 yards. It does kind of feel like a wire, but not really. S126. S126 is 4 yards for $1.50. 4 yards for $1.50. This one is a very fun one. 4 yards for $1.50. It's a very sophisticated, florally silver, gray, black, and silver metallic. S129. S129, 4 yards for $1.50. And here is a blue one with a metallic. It kind of looks like Devin's going to be mad when he has to cut all these trims tomorrow. I need to make wings for a honeybee craft. Do you think that ribbon would work? The honeybee craft. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't work.
That one will work.
Yeah, the gold one I think would work. When you come in, Suzette, you can look at it. S127 is a royal blue. S127, 4 yards for $1.50. 4 yards for $1.50. It kind of looks like stitching in it. But you could totally use this for like the facing of the jacket. Oh, I don't think I ever showed you guys my restyled jacket. I'll show you in a second. S127 is 4 yards for $1.50. And then, oh, this one is a really pretty gold one. 4 yards for $1.50. S130. S130. Look at how it's got like the cross stitch in metallic thread on either side. That one is really pretty fun. S130 is $1.50 for 4 yards. 4 yards for $1.50. And then we do have an auction. I think that's it. So we're into auctions. Okay, so this is a bag full of ribbons. In case you want a variety, we're just going to start this at $8 because it's going to get there. This one kind of has a jigsaw puzzle, and there's quite a bit of it. Kind of a metallic-y thread throughout it. This one is a gold wired one. This one has stars. This one looks like somebody made it and somebody actually sewed this from like a sateen or something and put wire in it. But it's got kind of a fun little design on it, but it's definitely handmade ribbon. Here's a really wide ribbon. Some different polka dots. I don't know what this is. This is like gold, real gold. I don't know what you would use this for.
Yeah.
What would you use this for?
You could wrap presents with it.
Oh. Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna ask the experts over here what we would use that for.
A bracelet.
Oh.
Right? Yeah.
A bracelet?
You could use it like a frame. You know.
Put a frame around it. Can you stitch into it?
Oh, I don't know.
You could glue stuff on.
You could glue stuff on, wrap fabric around it, and then you could stitch on the fabric. So you could use this for a variety of things, a bracelet or whatnot. S136, that whole collection. S136 is starting at $8. If you've never
go get your thingy.
It was right here. If
Okay.
you've never done an auction before, you just bid what you would be willing to pay for it if you want it. So S136, the auction is starting at $8. You could do baskets with it for sure, Donna.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of times you don't want to buy like a whole spool of ribbon. So this is kind of a great variety to add to your stash. But the ribbon you can use for, of course, for packaging and Christmas decorations, but also for junk journaling. You know, we're really into the junk journaling right now. But some of you did not see the jacket that I made. So I'm going to just put it on for you right now while you're bidding on that ribbon. So this is a man's shirt, and I just cut off the sleeves and I cut off the bottom of it. So, okay, you have to film it because I can't see it. And so this is what my sleeves look like. I just did I left it open here mostly because I didn't know what size it needed to be. So I just pinned it and left it open. And then I added trim to the, to where I stitched it on. You don't have to add the trim, but you know me, the more the better. And then here I used a couple of the appliques that you guys have bought. So I have a couple of appliques here. I'm not sure which way to turn so you can see it. And then here I just cut off the buttons and stitched down some of the ribbon. And then I'll flip over to the back side. Maybe it's easier if I come over here. So this is the back side. So this was the iron-on horse. You guys have bought a lot of the iron-on transfers that we have that are so easy to iron on. And then I just put some trims around it. And then I did kind of a pleated ruffle. I didn't want it to be too ruffly around, you know, my bottom. But I just did a little ruffle on the bottom. So this is my jacket for, you know, when you need something. a little bit more than just a tank top to go to dinner or something, you can just throw one of these jackets on. So those, it was really fun to make and really pretty quick, but it's a great way to use ribbons and things. Donna Baker says, Heidi's bracelet that she made at the Reno show. You could. She used the cardboard left over from tape, but like duct tape and things, you can slip your hand into it. But you could. It just would be skinnier. It wouldn't be as sturdy. So S136, no takers on 136.
Yeah, you have one.
I do?
Suzette. For 10.
Really? Oh, I see it. I see honeybee wings S136. Okay, 136. Give it to Suzette for $10. Okay, and we have a ton of freebies too. If anybody wants these, I don't even know who has a VHS player anymore. But here's Designer's One User Guide, Getting Started, Threading, Color Touchscreen, Function Buttons. I think this is specific to somebody's sewing machine. But if you need it, if you have a Viking and a VHS, I have a free player thing for you. I have Crown Plus DVDs, 308 designs and 310 designs, multi-format CDs. If you want those CDs, just say you want the CDs. If you have a player that plays them still, just say you want them. We'll throw them in your basket. And then I have Quick Font Plus, converts true type fonts into embroidery alphabets, stabilizers. It's for a Husqvarna Viking. If you want that, if it fits, take it. Otherwise, I'm throwing it away. Here's an OESD CD, professionally digitized designs compatible with Viking design card. If you want any of those, just type it in. We'll throw it in for free. Otherwise, we are throwing them away. Crowns Plus.
Linda wants the crown.
Okay, Linda, I'm throwing them in your basket right now.
That's what I got.
Linda, ABC, I found your basket, Linda. Okay. Embroidery, please, for my old Viking. I have the video. Okay, you don't need this video. This video you don't need, but these you want, I think. Okay, Donna, I'm throwing them in your basket right now. Donna. D.O. Baker. I don't know how Donna Taylor is there before Donna Anderson and then Donna Baker. Our embroidery, please, for my old Viking. Okay, it's very crazy how we alphabetize things here at Fabric Chicks. Okay, here is a mat, a foot pedal mat, and if you want to bid on it, I'm just going to put $1 just in case multiple people want it so that your pedal won't slip around. S42, the auction is starting at $1. S42, the auction is starting at $1. And then we have, I think that can go in the trash. We have a variety of random like laces and elastic, a bag of elastic. Who knows what's in here? Oh, you've got chalk, blue chalk, yellow chalk, a thing of Staples. I don't even know what this is. Very vintage gummed labels. I think you're supposed to lick these.
Yes. 1930.
Yeah, I might have to keep those. This is probably worth more than everything else in the box. Then you've got some sewing, hundreds of new ideas, hints and tips, sewing tricks. You've got a marking kit and some refillable chalk. And oh my God, this is priceless. Some foldable scissors. You could probably take this on the airplane.
Telling Ann about earlier.
And a thing to do binding. Anyways, this whole box of stuff, if we're shipping it, let us know if you want the box. Water soluble basting thread. I mean, this is a priceless box. S124, we're gonna start at $2. 124, we're gonna start at $2 for the whole box of random craziness.
Scissors are worth $2.
And Cynthia Kearney on YouTube is at $3. S42, the foot pedal is at $3. S42, the foot pedal on YouTube is at $3. And then the box of random stuff, elastic and all kinds of weird stuff. I mean, the chalk alone, that is worth $2. But the staples, I mean, I should have pulled the staples out. I didn't open up this container because we just have too much stuff. But here, this is a fun red trim. So you got a lot of good stuff in here amongst the crazy stuff. Some old reusable elastic, Velcro, yeah. Velcro. You just never know what you're going to find in here. S124 is starting at $2. And if you want the plastic tub, just let us know. We'll throw that in. If you're shipping it, you might not want to pay because shipping just keeps going up and up and up. S124 is at $5. Oh, Peggy or Judy is sitting here. She's like, it's worth $5. So Judy's at $5 for the elastic and the marking pens and the gums and labels. The chalks are worth
I
it.
use
Yeah.
those little rulers.
Yeah.
Let me look.
Here. Google Lens.
My
label.
mother from the 1930s had a little, no, don't show me.
Oh.
A little box with all these
Yeah.
little like books, and they either had paper clips or
The round things
So they're
to put on.
What do you do with
You
those
lick them to
stuff?
put them onto the binder when they rip you out of the binder.
But those
I
would be
still
fun
have
for
the-
junk journaling and stuff.
I still have the ones that are for the binder.
I think. Oh,
Okay.
the rayon. Oh, I
The round
remember
ones,
those.
But I have the box.
S42,
What do you do with those right
S42
things on
is Cynthia Kearney.
For what?
Cynthia, when are you coming up
When
to
the-
town
You have
again?
something 3-hole punched and it rips out.
Do you want me to ship it or do you want me to?
That one. That
just
kind
put
of
that on the binder.
square. Oh, on bottles.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
if you have buttons.
Oh, Judy, you've been outbid. It's at $6.
These are out busy.
No, Peggy did.
Oh, okay.
Peggy's at $6. And then,
16.
oh my gosh. Okay, so Peggy obviously
That's worth $10 to $16.
Peggy obviously Googled it.
I did too.
Phyllis just Googled this on Google Lens, and this gummed box is worth $10 to $16 alone.
Individual small Denison book boxes usually list for $9.95 to $16.50.
$9.95 to $16 just for that little. I guess these little book boxes are collector's items.
Like a book.
They do look like a book for sure. You put them on your shelves and it says what it is. Very cute. 124 is now at $7. This is for a collection of cross-stitched stuff. So you've got quilts for all seasons. It's a cute book. You've got all these patterns in there. So if you're a cross stitcher,
Yeah.
if you're a cross stitcher, you've got a bunch of different patterns. This is a kind of a fun book. So all of these patterns are in there.
She wants something.
The cross stitch?
Yeah.
How much is it? Green, what number is on that?
Oh, I haven't put a number yet.
Oh,
They've been too busy chatting about the Denison box.
$7 is the highest bid so far.
Yes.
Well, that's kind of a.
So- Quilts for all seasons. You've got 12 different designs here. And then you've got a weekender kit with a cute little puppy.
And a kitty.
A kitty and a puppy. I know we got the glare from the light. I don't know why. But it's a kit, so everything you need is in there. And then you've got some bare roots patterns to make pot holders and tea towels. And then a little block of the month for bare roots. A little block of the month. It's cute. It's got like laugh, dream. I can't read it. And then here's some plastic canvas cardinals, but you can also do cross stitch with it if you wanted. So different birds here. And then another Laura Doyle Designs quilt kit, cross stitch kit. So this everything you need is in there. These have not been opened. And then so if you're into cross stitch, this is your moment to get a great deal. So this is a stamped cross stitch, I believe it's called. Yeah, I think so. Isn't that a stamped one or no?
Yes, yeah, I do.
So this is a stamped cross stitch for this cute little ducks and a frog. Look at how cute that design is. Let me get the glare off of it for you. So everything you need in there, the ducks and everything, all the cross stitch, we're doing it as a collection. Okay, Cynthia. Let's just start this at $10. So you get all those projects, S43, all of those kits and everything. So if you're a cross stitcher, this is the collection to buy. This one is super cute. I love all those designs. I almost think, I know this is kind of crazy, but if you took, remember when we did the watercolors, the 2-inch
Yeah.
squares?
I know people who actually did the
The-
blocks and
yes.
did these into quilts.
Yes, this would be beautiful as a quilt. I mean, I think you'd be a little bit crazy, but I mean, if I didn't own a shop and wasn't really busy with everything else, I think that would be a fun challenge. S43 is starting at $10. And then we have
124. What's it up to?
124 is at $10. Judy Spivey and we have two at $10. So Judy Spivey and Linda ABC are at $10 for 124.
What happened to Peggy?
Peggy dropped out. Okay, this is about 3 yards. Oh, we don't have any cross stitchers here. S43 is starting at $10 for all of these kits and books. S43 is at $10. 124 is at two of you at $10. Okay, somebody's gonna have to break that tie. Here we've got a little piece of metallic-y dragonflies. That would be just a fun little addition. If I'd seen that, I would have kept it for my own collection. But these are like purples to build your purple stash. So who knows? I mean, nobody wrote how much is in here. So we have no idea. But this is, I would say, about fat quarter size and more than a fat quarter. Quilting quality fabrics. These are more than fat quarter sizes.
Colors aren't showing in the picture. Colors are showing blue, not purple.
Oh yeah, they really are. Okay, hang on a second. It's showing more blue than purple. Let me see if I turn off the light.
On my phone. Not on my
No.
That one looks blue.
Yeah. Well, this one is kind of
That one's
blue.
got a little blue in it.
Let's see if this one looks more purple. Well, they're more purple than blue, okay? This one might be a little bit more crafty quality, but not too much. These are quilting quality for sure. This one has a silver metallic. So these are just a great purpley collection. If you're doing collage, a lot of times you just need a little bit of something. S44, we're going to start this at $10. S44, we're going to start at $10. I would say you have, probably 4 yards of fabric, I would guess, if not more. You might have more than 4 yards of fabric here. S S44, we're starting at $10. S44 is starting at $10. S44 is at $10. 124 is at $15. Oh, Donna, this is a good package for you at $10. S44. There's two of you at $10. 124. It's worth more than $10, but right now I've got two of them at $10. S44. S44 is at $10. S44 is at $10. S124 is at $15. Are you going to outbid 50? Okay, $15 is going to Linda ABC. Linda ABC for $15. And then S44 is at $12 for the collections of purples.
So it's at 15.
Oh, 15. S44 is at 15. Thank God that Phyllis is keeping me honest. Look at, there's no cross stitchers in the group. Look at that. You've got one kit. Look at how cute that is with the ducks and the frog. And then this kit here with everything you need. I don't think this one's printed on. I think this one you've got to count it out. And then you've got a few patterns. And then here's another kit collection. So this one has a kitty and a puppy with a little Santa hat and everything you need there. So for the collection of cross stitch, S43 is starting at $10. S43 is starting at $10. S44 is at $16. S44 is at $16. We got no takers on the S43. Oh, Elaine is going to take it. All right, Elaine. Okay, get your final bids on 44. Here's some tape. Oh, perfect. Put it in there. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, S44, get your final bids in. And then we've got a ton of these packs. So she put that it's at least 4 yards. And look at how cute she packaged these for us. So she said at least 4 yards. I can guarantee you she really didn't measure it. So it's going to be definitely more than 4 yards. But look at this one with the wintry scene, the wintry clouds. And oh, it ombres out. So you've got kind of gray clouds and then purpley clouds. So you could do multiple projects with this one. And this is a yard in itself. You've got a yard of these actually look like the clouds we had the other day. The summer storm clouds. So you've got a yard of that. And then we'll just go through these real quick. This is like stuff folded. So you've got some more clouds in here and some flowers. This, I want to say, I am just going to measure this because there is no way there's 4 yards in here because this is almost a yard, like 34 inches. So you've got 34 inches of this fun little dot. It's good feeling fabric, quilt shop quality fabric. This one I'm not, well, this is quilt shop quality fabric too. It's just kind of a cloudy color. It's kind of like clouds behind the flowers. So you've got quite a big chunk of that. Probably like a little more than a fat quarter of this one. This is a half yard at least of this beautiful blue. And then I would say probably a yard and a half of this purple stripe. So definitely quite a bit more than. Too bad, Peggy. You can't get the bare roots patterns because Elaine just bought the whole thing. Okay, let's start this at $8. S45 at $8. That's basically $2 a yard. Current bid for S44 right now is $16. S44 is at $16. S45 is at $8. S45 is at $8. And we were going to go pretty fast because we'll never get through this whole box. Although Becky's going to be gone for 3 weeks in Africa. So, I don't know. Somebody else is going to have to come in and get some more stuff ready for next week's auction.
Oh, no, we got a whole tub over there.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And I got
And
a
there's
chair
stuff at the bottom, too.
And I got a chair here today.
Okay. OMG. Wait, I cannot put this one in yet till I look at it. Oh my gosh, look at how cute. Joyce's flowers.
Oh.
So if you know somebody whose name is Joyce, you've got a project already ready for them. Joyce's flowers, and then these are like dimensional. It's very cute. It's been embroidered by a machine. I guess you could cut out the Joyce's flowers part, but it's already got the backing and the batting and everything. And then look at how cute the collection is with it. She's got marked on here 4-yard path. So you've got some cute little vintagey, smaller pieces. And then this is some fairy frost. I saw this on a different auction program. They were doing fairy frost like $20 a yard. And then this is one of those cute ones that ombres out. I always love the ombres because if you use it like for applique, you know all those colors are going to go with each other, but you can get some great definition. And then this is a really good yellow collection. Look at these apples. I love the yellow apple one, and there's probably 1.5 yards of that. So the yellow collection. And for most of you, if you actually go and look at your yellow collection,
You
you
have
don't have much. Most of us do not save. We don't collect yellows for some reason. But yellow, I heard once from somebody lecturing, yellow, you should put a little bit of yellow in every quilt because it just makes it a happy quilt. Okay, so $8, we're going to start on this. S44, going once, going twice. 44, $20 for 44 to Donna Baker. And then 45 is at $10. 45 is at $10. And 46 is at $8. You guys are going to be able to build your stashes very fast. S45 is at $8. S45 is at $8. If you guys want to help, we are doing quilts for veterans. And what we're asking is that you guys sew. I mean, you could sew 1 or you could sew 10, but what we're trying to do right now is collect as many 9.5-inch unfinished squares you can with a star on them. So you can applique a star, you can piece a star. We just want 9.5-inch finished blocks. If you had a 12-inch block that has a star on it in red, white, blue, patriotic colors, golds. If you found a pattern that you wanted to experiment with and it was a 12-inch one, we don't care. We really don't care what size they are. Just some people need a guideline, so we just went with 9.5-inch blocks. But really, we would love any blocks with a star on them, and then we're going to put them all together. If we get them before, I hate to tell you this because I know you guys will procrastinate, but if we get them before
It's December.
January 31st,
Or
December 31st. If we get them before the end of the year, we will get them all into quilts that we will distribute at the ceremony that we do on Friday at Quilt Show Reno. So if we get them by December 31st, we'll incorporate them into quilts, and then we'll get them quilted for the June when we hand them out. Okay, S46, Laura just went to $15. S46, Laura went to $15 on Facebook. And then 45, S45, I believe, is Joy for $8. Joy, you just scored on that. Just the 1 yard of cloud fabric would be perfect for like a witchy Halloween project, like a haunted house. It would be perfect for that. Okay, 45 is gone. 46 is at $15. Laura is at $15 on Facebook. You've got at least 4 yards of fabric here. I personally would cut this vase and the flowers out and then put it into a different project. Just because I don't need it to say Joyce's flowers. But it's a beautiful project.
Don't we have a Joyce's in something downtown?
Yeah, Joyce's jewelry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joyce's jewelry. S46 is at $15.
They were floral at one
Well,
time.
get your final bids in. I'm going to show you the next one. This one says 3+ yards. Do you have the box, the back? Okay.
Yep, I do.
So this one is kind of a fat quarter size of these. And
Ooh, I like that one.
yeah, if you're gonna do, these are like 5-inch, so this would be great for borders. There's quite a bit of it. Here's some more yellow stripes, and then
That's
some
your
purples.
bumblebees.
There's your bumblebees, Suzette. Yeah. So this is probably a yard of this bright yellow. This one, she actually for sure got it from us back in the day. She did obviously use it for some project. But it's still got quite a bit there. S47 we'll just start it at $8 also. S47 is starting at $8. S46 is at $16. Oh, Laura, it's perfect. You should buy it so you can make it for your cousin Joyce. S46 on YouTube, Patty's at $16. S46 is at $16. Patty's at $16 on YouTube. So S46, this collection of yellows here, S46 is at $16. Hey, Cindy, how are you? S47 is at $10 on YouTube. So Patty's at $10. S46 on Facebook just went to $17. Laura wants to buy it so she can make it for her cousin. S46 went to $17 on Facebook. S47 is at $10. S47 is at $10. Here is 2.5 yards, so 1 yard total of this Asian print. You have 2.5 yards. It is definitely quilt shop quality fabrics from Timeless Treasures. It is 2.5 yards, so 1 yard total. And we're just going to start that bid at $4. S48 is at $4. S48 is at $4. S46 is at $17. Doris is getting them bagged up, and you know when Doris bags them up, we final it out. So you can't bid after we put a name on it, okay? So get your final bids in, because once we write a name on it, it's for that person. So we have S46. S46 is at $17. That's the one with Joyce's flowers. And then S47 is at $10 for that bundle of yellows. It says 4 yards plus. I would say, yeah, definitely. And then S48 is at $4 for the 1 yard total. It's 2.5 yards of the Asian fan fabric. So Timeless Treasures. And people always ask me, and I don't know why, but when we're at shows especially, they always ask me what these symbols say. Like, what do those Asian symbols say? And I have no idea, okay? Just so you all know, I am not fluent in that language. So I've probably been asked like at least a dozen times.
Somebody told us.
You have those phones and they.
Oh yeah, we could Google and say. I think it says hope, love, peace. Something nice. But who knows? It could say anything.
Could say you're fat and ugly.
Yeah, it could say you're fat and ugly. It could say anything. Okay, S46 is going to S46. Laura Velardo for $17. Laura Velardo for $17. S47 is going to Patty. Patty, if you haven't ordered from us before, you just have to text the number that's scrolling across the screen, 775-267-0204. Just text us with your phone number, and then we'll call you tomorrow to get your shipping info and all of that.
How much was?
S47 is Patty for $10 on YouTube. And then, and I really try to be fluent in everything, but it's very, I'm trying. Maybe next summer I'll learn foreign languages of all varieties. S48 is $5 to Donna Baker. $5 to Donna Baker. And then we've got a green pack. So if you're doing, I know I just saw on Facebook, collagers. It was on a collage group, but they were asking for where do you get scraps and varieties of fabric for collaging. And I'm just going to say, this is your place. You could not find fabric any less expensive anywhere. Okay, this is 2 yards plus, and that's in my spare time for sure. And that's Donna Baker, $5. So this one here, this mottled green, is a really nice flannel. I'm not sure why we mixed flannel. It's an RJR flannel, about a half a yard. And then these are just regular cottons. And I would say you've got about a half a yard of this kind of dip dot honeycomb looking, and about a half a yard of this nice green. So if you're doing leaves and trees and things, these are great for that. And then I would say you've got almost a yard of this swirly green. So 2 yards plus, we'll just start this at $6. That's $3 a yard. S49. And even if you're doing applique with leaves and things, you can mix in flannels. There's no rules. So I mix in all kinds of things. I even do corduroy. If I get a piece of corduroy, I'll put that in as a tree trunk or something. I just love fabric that gives texture. So S49 is starting at $6. It's about 2 yards. And S49, oh my God, we didn't even get like a third of the way through this box. It's kind of tragic, honestly. Okay, this is a flowers 5 yard pack. So if you're doing watercolors, watercolor quilt, this would probably be great for that. 49 is at $6 right now. This is 5+ yards. I'm gonna say it's probably more like 8 yards. I mean, I don't see how. Look at how big it is. But it's all floral. So we've got. I mean,
It looks like a yard cut right
yeah,
there.
you've got 1 yard here at least. And then, yeah, is this a flannel?
Feels like.
This one might be a flannel.
Or brush cut.
Yeah, no, it's a brush cotton. Yeah. So you've got quite a bit of that. Solid. I mean, if you've been quilting for any amount of time, you've got this in your stash. I've got it in a bucket upstairs. I used to use this one all the time. This is about a yard, a half a yard, a yard. This one I would say is a little bit more crafty quality, but this is kind of the quality when I started sewing in the 90s. This was a great quality, but it's more of a not a brush cotton, but there's another name for it. A polished cotton. Polished cotton is what it reminds me of. And then you've got about a yard of this and about a yard of this. So definitely 5 yards plus. We're just going to start this at $12 because I think it's going to get there. So S50 is starting at $12, and I'll just go through it as I stack it kind of nicely. Since Becky took the time to make it all look nice, I don't know how she had it stacked. Well, anyways, you can restack it when you get it in your own house, okay? S50 is starting at $12, about 5 yards. S49, Donna Baker, $6. Donna Baker at $6. S50 is at $12. S50 is at $12. And then I do have a bunch of giveaways. You kind of have to be fast for the giveaways because we don't want to do a drawing. But I have needles. If you love needles, that you
You can
can
almost see the.
yeah, you can almost see the
it.
heads. I mean, they are kind of bigger heads, but I don't like to struggle that hard to thread my needles anymore. So I have big-eyed needles. So if you want the needles, just say needles. We'll throw them in your basket. If you want the binding miter, just say you want the binding miter. We'll throw it in your basket. And no takers on the flowers. S50 is at $12. If you want the Florida Gators pillow, um, it apparently, probably Devin bought it at a. I'm gonna just say, I I'm gonna say Devin probably bought this at a thrift store. He couldn't leave it behind because um, somebody made it. So I don't know if you like Florida Gators. We're gonna do this one at $2. So Devin gets his money back. Okay. S51 is at $2. It's an already made, like a brand new pillowcase somebody made for somebody. Um, University of Florida, S51, $2. S51, $2.
And if you know someone that there's absolute rival of Florida, buy it and then give that to them to
that's
really make them pay.
Jenny and Donna.
Well, then they could have a beaded up pillow, a damn it pillow instead of a damn it doll.
I think yours is on the counter for Devin to ship. He didn't get to it before Ohio, so I'll have him put the needles in there. Okay. Jenny Duarte for this one, $2 to Jenny Duarte. And then S49 is Donna Baker for $6. No takers on the florals. S50 is $12. S50 is $12. We're gonna have to put that. We actually sold Karen bundled up a bunch of these before the Reno show, and we sold a ton of these grab bags.
Yeah.
So I think somebody will buy that. So we'll put it back in the
In the box.
yeah. Okay. And then I have a square press. I would throw it in the washing machine just because it looks like maybe some oil or water spilt on here at some point. But a pressing mat, I would throw it in the.
It looks like it came off of the one that had the board on it.
Yeah, but I don't think so because it has an ironing thick surface on the back.
Yeah.
So if you want that, just say you want the ironing pad. Just say you want the ironing pad. We'll throw it in your basket. If anybody needs these leather thimbles, just put leather thimbles and we'll throw those in your basket. If you want to do some junk journaling or use these for anything, they're embroidered. You might have to know somebody named Grant or Joan, or here's some floral little things. I thought those might be cute to add to like crazy quilting or something. And then here we've got some things stitched out. So if you want to put those into like your artsy stuff, just say you want the embroidered stuff. This can go in Elaine's box. We did already go to Ohio. We went to Ohio last week, so we're back. We're back. Oh, we're gonna have to open up the thimbles. So many people want them. Okay. Leather thimbles. Candy, Linda. Oh, that's perfect. I've got. There's four in a.
She told me.
Okay, here. This goes to Stephanie, Suzette, Linda, and Candy.
I did that one and this one.
I've got Quilt Folk magazine. I already read it. If somebody wants it, just say you want the Quilt Folk magazine. And then I've got a patchwork quilting. This is a crazy quilt book. It's got a vest pattern, a quilt pattern, a ton of different stitches and techniques. And then I've got a vintage embroidery hoop. If you want that, the two of them, I'll throw those into your basket. Linda ABC. Quilt Folk is Donna Baker was first. Nobody wants these embroidery samples. I can't believe it. Embroidery samples happen to go to the trash. You know me, I hate to put anything in the trash. Quilt book, Peggy Cato.
She's reached her limit today. Doris is
Yeah, we've been throwing stuff away right and left. It's kind of
This
crazy. That goes to Peggy Cato. We have folded fabric. Oh, wait, this one I was going to look at and see if I wanted to do a demo on it. Hang on, I can't give that one away yet.
You can't.
No, the folded fabric, I think I was going to look at it and see about doing some quick demos and things.
This yellow one?
Oh, no, the yellow one we could, but we're out of time. I
Oh.
mean, how long do you want to stay
So
here?
I can't bid on it?
Oh, yeah. If you want, we'll do one more bid. Okay, here's one more bid only because Judy wants it. Here, if anybody wants the embroidered things, I think you could do some, you could add these into like junk journaling and stuff. I don't know. Okay, this is the one.
Some of this.
This is the one Judy wants. So we're gonna bid one last bid, okay? This says 6 yards. 6 yards. S52. S52, we're gonna start it at $12. That's $2 a yard. Those are like fat quarters that Doris is showing you right now. That's probably a third of a yard, a third of a yard, a half a yard. S52 is starting at $12. S52 is starting at $12. You got some oranges and some yellows. This is a really pretty one. That's probably a yard. So her note says 6+ yards. So 6+ yards of this pretty yellow. S52 is at $15. S52 is at $15.
Oh, those are carrots.
Oh, they are carrots. Oh my God, look at how cute those little carrots are. You could do pot holders with them or something. Or put a bunny on there. S52 is at $15, 6+ yards. Nobody is bidding against Judy. Okay, Judy can have it for $15.
All right.
Okay, that is all that we have for today. Devin just came down from upstairs, so that's our cue that it's time to end. So we really appreciate that you chose to spend your Wednesday afternoon with us. We love you guys. If you need anything, you can always call us or send us an email. We will see you guys next Wednesday. We will be here. And then the Wednesday after that, we might have to do it live since there'll be several of us in New Mexico. We might have to do a live from New Mexico. All right, that's all we have for today. Go get some sewing done. We love you guys. Bye. 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 Oh, Candy, I did not see that. I will